Hey everyone, Bad Reception here, the channel that's all about visual snow. So, welcome to my second vlog. I had a lot of fun working on the first one, and I'm so happy to see how well it's doing. Be sure to check it out if you already haven't. In that vlog, I shared my personal story from when I first got my visual snow as a small child, to growing up with it, and eventually learning what visual snow even was as a young adult. The link will be in the description box below, as well as any other links to websites or videos I will mention in this vlog. Before we get started, quick Bad Reception update. Me and Snowy now have our very own Twitter page. So, if you've been enjoying what we've been doing here and have an account, please go follow Bad Reception on Twitter. There I will tweet Bad Reception videos and photos, and also retweet other visual snow posts from other popular pages. Today's topic is my experience at the Visual Snow Conference. The Visual Snow Conference was held in San Francisco in May of 2018. It was organized and made possible by the amazing Visual Snow Initiative and was a big success. And if you happen to not know what the Visual Snow Initiative is, then oh my goodness, hurry up and go check it out! They are the main reason that all the awareness and research has been happening for visual snow as of late. The initiative has a great website and are on many forms of social media, such as Twitter, just like Bad Reception, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you haven't already, start following them everywhere that you can today. Back to Bad Reception. If you saw my first vlog, then you might recall me saying how I discovered the name of visual snow just weeks before the conference was actually held. That being the magical year of 2018. And we were actually able to attend. However, unfortunately, there were a lot of people that weren't able to attend, and I count myself very lucky for actually being able to be there. I discovered the name for visual snow literally just a few weeks before the conference, and it just so happened to be held in San Francisco. And I live in the Bay Area, so it was not at all a problem to get to. Now keep in mind, there's no way I can describe or paraphrase what was taught at the conference and do it justice. This video is all about my personal experience of actually attending the event and what it felt like being there. If you weren't able to attend and wish that you had, then you're in luck, because the Visual Snow Initiative actually recorded it. So you can find videos of the Visual Snow Initiative's founder Domb and all of the guest speakers' speeches online on the initiative's YouTube channel. It's all very in-depth, so do check it out. So on the morning of May 5th, I headed to San Francisco with my family, and was as excited as I was nervous to find out what I would discover about the syndrome I had had for so long, but without any understanding. Before I knew it, I was leaving the parking garage and heading up the elevator to the building where the conference was being held. And it kinda hit me right there that, in that moment, what was happening was, actually happening. I remember looking around at the other people arriving at the building, and even in the parking garage, and wondering if they had visual snow as well. It was a weird feeling. Here I was, not only in a place with others like me, but in a place where there were people who would actually, have some answers. I found myself standing before the doors of a building that had Visual Snow Initiative signs on the glass. Inside the building, it was big and impressive. And when I went inside the room where the conference was being held, I sat in the far back. I kinda wanted to be a fly on the wall and experience what was going on from a distance. Everything was so new and different. It was very, very surreal. Okay, so here's a rare photo of Bad Reception himself at the conference. I am sitting right over there on the right in the yellow sweater. Because, I wanted to kinda hide in the back where no one could see me, so I wore the brightest sweater that I owned. Yeah, I don't always just wear this black. Nope. I wear bright yellow. And here's something really cool I want to share with you. I actually got an official Visual Snow Initiative pamphlet, which was being handed out the day of the conference. So, let's take a look at it. As you can see, I kept it in mint condition. The collector in me won't allow it to be bent or creased or anything. It's been safeguarded in my room for over a year now. So the front page, as you can see, this is that classic image the initiative's been sharing a lot on their various social media forums. As you can see on the top, that's your world, talking to the people who don't have visual snow, and our world exclusively for those with a visual snow. And you can see the disturbance, all the noise in the way of this clear mountain. That's a really nice place, by the way. I mean, that's a cool image. I like that. And then it says learning the facts. Visual Snow Initiative. And their old logo. I really like that logo. Alright, so let's open it up. Ta-da! So right there, you got a quote from Sierra Domb herself, the founder. Very good quote. One more flap here. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Pretty much this is all the same information you can get on the Visual Snow Initiative's website, but it's in a pamphlet form and it was being handed out to people for the first time at the conference. Nice little companion piece when you're at the event. And as you can see on the top here, a lot of different photos of the different celebrities that have done PSA videos and such, or promote visual snow awareness, and Sierra's with them. Here she is with Larry King at Emmys. That's so cool, I want to go to the Emmys. You think Bad Reception will be up for an Emmy for like best medical YouTube channel? Is that possible? Can we make that happen? We have a summary and visual symptoms, non-visual symptoms, and support. And here's the back, the cure of understanding. Pretty cool stuff. You can live and enjoy your life without fear. We can move towards finding a cure together. Sounds good. And then you just fold it up just like this. Voila! Visual Snow Initiative pamphlet handed out at the conference, May 2018. I love this thing. I held onto it pretty much throughout the entire event. Didn't want to let it go. Because the pamphlet right here was something I could physically hold. That was proof and reassurance that what I had been going through practically all my life was real. And that I was never alone to begin with. I just never knew it. Alright, so this goes back into the darkness of my drawer in my room to be safe forever. Yay! So I stayed for the entire conference, listening to all the speakers, and all of them talked about visual snow in different backgrounds and viewpoints. They also showed us all for the first time several of their PSA videos, which they did with many different actors and musicians, and those are the very same PSA videos you can see on their YouTube channel right now. One of these PSA videos was actually done by Ringo Starr, which was pretty incredible and surprising to see. I'm pretty sure at that moment I was thinking, wait, one of the Beatles knows what I have? Anyway, overall, it was a very enlightening and surreal day, because what was happening that day was something I never would have even dreamed to be possible. And it gave me so much reassurance that I was actually a part of something. I wasn't the only one who was living in this world full of noise and static. And it gave my parents so much information that I never could have given them as a small child who merely called visual snow scary stuff. Which was, as I said in my first vlog, not very helpful at all. Too bad I didn't know all this, but if I knew all this, that would have been weird. So at the end of the conference, they opened up a Q&A, which was very interesting because I got to hear other people who had visual snow speak about it and what they were going through for the very first time. And when that was all over, they kind of opened up this meet and greet. I unfortunately was very exhausted by the end of the conference. Basically mentally drained from all the new knowledge I had gained on something that had troubled me for so long. The conference was a very pinnacle moment for my life, where I knew at that very moment in time, for the rest of my life, I was no longer going to feel the way I had growing up alone with the static. I mean, it was awesome, truly life-changing. But due to feeling a bit overwhelmed, I decided what would be best for me was to leave and get some fresh air and let everything I learned just sink in. That ended up leading me to Treasure Island, where I did this! Those paintings are just on the side of a building on the island. So if you are ever there and, want a photo opportunity, there you go. But as I was saying, due to this quick departure to an island, I was unable to speak to any of the guest speakers or even any of the audience members because I left so quickly. Which, to be completely honest, I was really sad about, and I definitely still regret to this day. But unfortunately, that was the best decision for me at that moment. But no matter what, I knew I had gained so much from the experience and would never forget it. I mean, it was a good day. So here's where I'd like to finish this video. Since I have this channel going so strong right now, and it's such a great beginning, I mean, I'm so proud of this channel and thank you all for your support. But what I want to do right now is just take the time to personally thank Sierra and everyone at the initiative for all their hard work. All your hard work means so much to me. And as you can see, really helped me with coming to terms with my visual snow, and also really inspired me to raise awareness for visual snow as much as I could by myself. So from Bad Reception to you, Visual Snow Initiative, I'd just like to give you a big thank you. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and there will be more in the future. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, and also if that subscriber button is red, make sure to click it and make it gray so you're a part of the bad reception community. Also, if you want to stay on top of all my future videos on this channel, make sure to ring the bell. That will allow YouTube to directly send you emails whenever I upload a new video. Also, please consider helping those out with visual snow by spreading awareness yourself. Starting by sharing one of these videos or just my channel in general might be a good start. Alright, until next time, this is Bad Reception and Snowy, signing off.